Why am I the only one on the panel?
Afterwards, you can run. Afterwards, you can run with your buddy Sam Shimon.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar!
It's God. It's God. It's God.
Yemeni! Hi! Can I shake your hand? Why not?
I don't respect people that either desecrate the Quran or sit with people that do.
But Yemeni, you and I have had great conversations. We've been cordial. We've never had a bad outing or nothing like that.
I do not respect or speak to anyone that either insults Allah and His Messenger or desecrates His book.
What do you mean by insult Allah and His Messenger? What do you mean by insulting?
If I need to explain that to you, then that's a
You do, because all I do is I just critique Islam. Are you saying critiquing is insulting?
So what gave you any right to call our sister?
Are you saying? Wait, just really quick. Sorry. Oh, how you doing, man? You good? Good to see you again. What'd you say? You wanna get rolled? Who?
You called our sister Habibti.
Habibti? That's a term of endearment.
Yeah, why? What makes you think that you have the right?
I can do that. What's wrong with that?
That's our sister. You don't do that.
Why can't I call her Habibti?
Because we said so.
Okay, are you gonna like stop me from saying that? If I see her again, I'll call her Habibti again. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, so let's not bring this energy. Let's keep it religious. You don't gotta act like you don't gotta police my tone. My thing is this, Yemeni. If you say that I insult the Prophet or I insult Allah, and then you can't tell me how I insult, if all I do is read your Quran, if all I do is quote your hadith, and you consider that insulting, then Bukhari is an Islamophobe. Imam Muslim is an Islamophobe. Qurtubi is an Islamophobe. They're all Islamophobic. I'm just quoting your sources, dude.
I'm not interested.
And you can't defend it.
I'm not here to defend anything.
Then what are you here for? Huh? What are you here for?
Speak to those who are sincere.
How do you determine someone's sincere?
Allah and His Messenger told us.
Oh, so you're a prophet, so you get revelation from Allah and His Messenger?
I said Allah and His Messenger told us.
All right, so how do you do that?
You cannot comprehend what I'm saying.
I'm asking how. How do you do that? What did they tell you what did they tell you?
You are looking like a beggar.
Oh, am I? Yeah. I don't mind.
I'm not here.
He said I'm looking like a beggar, guys. So if I'm the one looking like a beggar, you're looking like a coward. Look, I flew all the way to the UK to get the best of you guys. You're supposed to be one of the best. I came to talk to the best of you because you know what they tell me on TikTok? Look, on TikTok they tell me, hey, why don't you go talk to the da'is? Hey, why don't you go talk to the smart Muslims, the intellectual Muslims, the ones with channels? When I come to them, what happens? Oh, we don't want to debate with mommy. We don't want to talk to you.
Alhamdulillah, we have a methodology. I follow the methodology and the criteria of Islam. I don't follow it.
Okay, and what does Islam tell you how to talk to us, to people of the book? You see? No.
He was happy.
Hey guys, he said that he follows the method of Islam, right? He follows the methodology of Islam. So I asked him, how does Islam tell you how to talk to the people of the book? It literally says to talk to them in good faith. Talk to them in good faith. But now he's not following Islam. You're supposed to talk to me in good faith, dude.
Is he not?
That's Islam. No, he's not.
You are not going to teach me my religion.
Then don't act like you don't know it.
I'm not acting like I don't know it. I know it better than you.
If you know it better than me, then let's have a discussion, bro.
I don't want a discussion.
That's what your Quran tells you to do.
No, it doesn't tell me I have to.
Yes, it does.
I have to have a discussion.
It says in chapter 29, verse 46, and dispute with the people of the book in good faith.
Well, yeah, that's if I engage. I'm not engaging.
No, but you are engaging.
Actually, you're right. So
okay. All right, you have a good day, man. Hey guys, this is Islam, ladies and gentlemen. This is Islam. Yeah, top-notch cowardice. They won't talk to me. They'll find somebody. Yeah, they'll find somebody they think they can get. They won't talk to me. They won't talk to me. But guess what? Our arguments are so weak. Our arguments are refuted. Our arguments don't mean anything. But these guys sit down in their their chairs, getting fat, getting soft in their muscles, and unable to actually debate.
Yeah, because they're weak.
London, hey, Islam in London, man.
When I'm talking about Allah having a son, can he have a son? Now, we already saw that, right? That he could, if he wanted to, of his own creation. So he could have a son. He could create somebody and it be his son. However, this verse says that he can't do that without a mate. So yes, he could if he wanted to, but he would need a mate to do it. So he's not all powerful.
Where does it say he needs a mate?
6101.
First and foremost, we already made it very clear that Allah can do it on His own. So this is very clear in Surah Az-Zumar, chapter 39, verse 4. Okay, He could have chosen whatever He willed of His creation. Why? Because He created all things. So what is mentioned? What's going on in Surah Al-An'am in Ayah 101? Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says, He's the originator of the heavens and the earth. How could He have a son when He does not have a companion? And He created all things, which means exactly the same as chapter 39, verse 4, that He is the one who created, therefore He would choose. Therefore, out of His creation, He would have a mate. Now, is this contradicting what is being mentioned in 39:4? No, because now it's addressing a different types of people who refer to Allah requiring a mate in order to beget a son. That's who is being addressed. So Allah addresses different belief systems throughout the Quran. Okay, so it's not a contradiction, it's just simply addressing another person. Thirdly, you have no idea what proceeding means, because your definition of proceeding is not the dictionary definition. The dictionary definition is to begin a cause or action, right? Doesn't have to emanate from within you. Okay, so that's the actual definition of proceeding, not the Christian modification of the word. In terms of this as well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions, okay, that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Badi'u samawati wal ard, okay, him being the originator of all of creation, the heavens and the earth and all of creation, okay, it is making it very clear that He does not need a son, nor a mate, okay, nor has He chosen from any of His creation to be a mate or a son. And it shuts the door on any hypotheticals you bring forward.
Okay. In response to this, I'm looking at Merriam-Webster's dictionary right here. And the very first definition that comes up, it says to come forth from a source. To come forth from a source, which is exactly what I said. So you're saying that I don't know the dictionary definition. I would return that to you. Maybe you didn't look at it or something. I don't know. But you know, we all make mistakes. So I was not off when I said.
No. Wait.
Please. I didn't interrupt him. I didn't interrupt. No. Please, just let me get.
We will interrupt. No. You don't. You're not going to say something like that.
Let me get my point.
So when I was talking about his definition of proceeding, I was talking about the Christian modification of the term, okay, which means to emanate from within God. That is not the dictionary definition. When your definition from Merriam-Webster is not contrary to what I've said, to come from a source does not necessitate emanating from within God, right? Those two things are not the same.
Got it. So the reason why I would say that you're incorrect here is because I read the dictionary definition, proceeding to come forth from a source. And listen to the example they give. The example they give is strange sounds proceeded from the room. Where are the sounds coming out of? The room. So this is how I'm using the word proceeding, which is why I'm saying if you guys are using the word proceed, you guys either you don't understand it or you need to stop using it. Okay. So
okay.
now,
Does it say anywhere in that dictionary that you're reading that it has to be the same essence? Yes or no?
I don't want to get.
Does it say it's the same essence?
Well,
yes or no?
We could go deal with that after I make my point here.
Okay. Can you please answer this question? It's a quick yes or no.
So that I could get my point across. Thank you. So in light of what you were talking about, you said this is not a contradiction between 39:4 and 6:101. This is what you guys are missing, and especially you, Yemeni. The verse in 39:4 says, if Allah wanted to have a son, He could choose from any of His creation. He could do that, right? That's what He could do. 6:101 says, but He needs a mate to do it. How can He have a son when He has no mate? So if you put two and two together, now
Bro,
I don't think that these.
I'm sorry, dude. I can't speak quiet anymore. You just
hold on, let me land my point. I don't think that these two verses contradict. I don't. Look at the panic. Look at the panic. Look at the panic.
What panic, dude?
Relax and let me finish what I'm saying. I don't think that those two verses contradict, Yemeni, because I don't think they're saying the same exact thing in the same sense. So they're both addressing the same topic, that Allah can have a son. Yes. So I don't think that they contradict. 39:4, he can have a son if he wanted to. He could choose from any of his creation. However, 6:101, adding to this theme, says that he would need a mate to do it. How can he have a son when he has no mate? It's similar to me saying, how can I plant a tree if I have no land? According to the statement, I need land to plant the tree. So Allah, according to the statement, needs a mate to have a son.
All right. Let's say God chose to have a son. How would he do it?
He would need a mate.
How would he do it?
He would get a mate, according to the Quran.
Oh, okay. So there needs to be more than one God, yeah?
According to the Quran, I guess.
Right. So how many gods are there?
According to the Quran, it depends on what your Quran shows. I don't know.
No. Forget that now. We're trying to establish the position now. So if God was to have a son, how would he do it?
He would have a mate, according to your Quran.
No, according to you.
No, according to your Quran, he would have a mate.
No, we're asking you.
I'm asking you.
No, you guys need to deal with this. Don't ask me.
You.
My opinion, guys. My opinion and my belief does not matter.
I'm asking you. How, if God was to have a son, okay, what would it necessitate?
According to your Quran, it would necessitate.
According to you,
it would necessitate a mate. According to your Quran.
According to you,
stop running from your Quran.
According to you,
my opinion don't matter.
Well, I'm asking for your opinion.
Well, I'm not. I'm only giving you. Look, I'm Quran.
You're not going to give me your opinion.
I'm Quran only.
We don't really care what you think about the
Quran. Original Quran only, baby.
Run from the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the Quran. Look at me, running to the Quran.
What question did you answer?
So according to your Quran, it would necessitate a mate for God to have a son.
Because your premise is that it's saying that if he intended to take a son, but when you read the full ayat, it says subhana, which is saying exalted is he of this thought even. Okay. You understand now? So your premise, your whole argument's built on a false premise, bro.
What's my argument, Maurice?
It's built on the false premise that the ayah ends here saying that if he intended to take one, and you're saying can he?
No, brother. What's my argument? You're saying this
the
repeats my argument.
Answer is right there. Stop ignoring what I'm telling you.
I don't think you know my argument.
You're ignoring. I've been listening to you this.
So what is it? Tell me and summarize it. What's my argument?
The summary is you're saying that in 39:4 that it says, if he intended to take a son, so that means he could take a son because he may have intended to.
I never said anything about his intention. I never said anything like that. See, that's what I'm showing. You've been here this whole time and you missed the argument.
Bro, nobody missed the argument. You keep changing the goalpost.
Yeah, so according to your Quran, what would it necessitate for Allah?
I asked you, so stop running the Quran. I know you Christians have no sign of your own. You guys need the Quran.
Why am I the only one on the panel running to the Quran?
Please.
Why am I the only one on the panel running to the Quran?
Afterwards, you can run. Afterwards, you can run with your buddy Sam Shimon.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar!
Why am I the only one running to the Quran?
It's God. It's God. It's God.